we are playing some poker with you guys. So we started this, and we started with $2. We're big blind here, so we'll just check this one down. This I absolutely 2-9. I know 7 deuce is worse, but 2-9 is my absolute hated hand. I will never play 2-9. Never play 2-9. I mean, big blind, gotta play it, but so yeah, started with $2. We've run it up to 41, and we could jump to a bigger table, but that incurs more risk. So if we get up to like 50 or 60, maybe we will try to get into a bigger table. The minimum I think for the next table is 40. So I think we'd be going in with the low stack, and all of our money would be. I mean, we have all our money here, but as you can see, no one is close to our stack here. So we're just gonna stick here for a little bit. Just hopefully we can continue the hot run. So this is the poker ladder challenge. Just basically keep going up. We started at $2, like I said, and we moved up one table to the $4, $10 buy-in. So bought in. So when we had $2, we got it up to 8. We switched to the $10 table, max buy-in, and now we've got it up to 41. So we're gonna keep trying to keep pushing it, but something a little different. I know we are usually playing slots, but figured we'd give this a try, and if you guys like it, cool. If not, that's fine too. It's only 10 cents. We got 2 overs. Let's give it a call here. I'm not the greatest poker player. I think I'm okay, but I'm not the greatest poker player. And online is a little different too. It's hard to read people playing poker online, just because so many people switch. By the time you actually get a read on them, they might leave, and you can't see any tells and things like that. So playing online poker is definitely a different kind of animal. But here we are. We're gonna try it. So hope you enjoy. And if I make some bad plays, you guys can make fun of me too. That's totally fine. I don't mind. King 10 is one of my favorite hands, and we just flopped the nuts. We just flopped the nuts. There's a diamond draw. Let's go ahead and raise it. No diamond, 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 and we have the absolute nuts. And they're betting into us still. So we're going to bump it up a little bit. We're going to go 251 here. See if we can get at least one call. Oh, got 2 callers. Oh, now we have the absolute nuts. We cannot lose this hand. So let's go $6. This guy's probably going to call because he's pot committed. This guy might fold. Oh, 2 callers. Yeah, let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're up to 58. We're up to 58. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, hi, Cooper. You want to say hi? Well, there's no one in here right now, Cooper. So we're gonna leave you down. We'll bring you up if we get some people in here. Okay? Man, that was nice. That was nice. You gotta love it when the cards just come out perfect for you. You don't have to sweat. You don't have to worry. Do they have the diamonds? Do they hit a boat? Nothing like that. You just know you have the absolute nuts, and then 2 people call you, and it's just great. It just makes life fun that way. So the only thing with stake is it is crypto based. So if we go for a cash out, we have to do it through crypto, which I hate doing. So I've run some slots on this up to like $100, but I just kept playing it because basically on stake I'm not gonna bother with a cash out unless I get it up high enough to worthwhile. So we're just gonna keep playing and see how we do, and hopefully we can keep running it up. So we're running the ladder right now. We're running the ladder. Maybe we'll see if we can get this. I don't know how high we want to try to get it before we move to a higher table. Because you get to the higher table, next thing you know, you're not the big stack anymore. You can't push people around. The bets get a lot bigger, and your stack goes to risk. So right now, I mean, we got 58. The next highest person has 1753. So a lot of the bets like trying to push us off are going to be a lot smaller. We're going to be able to make chase some more things, and as you just saw, we can still get some decent sized pots at this table as well. So let's keep let's stay at this table for a little bit longer. See how we do. See if we can still push up the stack a little bit, get that stack going, and if we can get that stack going, then maybe we'll move to a bigger table. But for now, we're pretty comfortable here, and don't want to have a 5 minute stream for you guys. So hopefully we can just keep building up, and hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. It is Sunday right now, and I have off. I actually think I haven't heard yet, but I think I'm going to be going over and doing some live poker at a friend's house. So you might hear a echo. I'm just checking my stream. I want to make sure the audio is working. Yeah, but I think I'm going to be going over and doing some. Oh, it sounds like. I think I'm using the wrong microphone right now, so I apologize if the audio isn't great. I forgot. I literally did this last minute. I was just playing, and then I was like, let's do a stream, and was trying to set up the stream while I was playing. So I forgot to switch to the other microphone. So if that microphone, I think it's going through the headset instead of my desk mic. So if the mic isn't sounding great, I do apologize about that. Like I said, this is kind of just impromptu. Set everything up at the last second, and was trying to do everything while I was actually playing. So that made it a little difficult as well. But either way, you get a little Cooper Slots action, little Sunday live stream. I don't think I've ever streamed on a Sunday before, so. Alright, 5-7 offsuit. I do like our position here. We have really good position behind the button, but unfortunately there is a raise. Don't have a very good hand. If that was suited, I might have called. I might have even raised, actually, there. Represent some bigger cards, hopefully hit something, or, maybe have to look at doing some bluffs there, but it wasn't, and now that's another fold there as well. Unfortunate, but you can't get good cards all the time, and that's something a lot of people don't understand about poker is they only play good hands, and you can't always just play the premium hands. You can't wait till you get ace queen, pocket kings, and pockets and different things like that. You got to play the 7-9s, the 5-4s, and stuff like that. Now, obviously, you can't play those all the time. You play those all the time, and you're probably going to lose some money. But every once in a while, you gotta take some risks. You gotta make some plays, and especially if you're not getting the cards. Sometimes you gotta try to steal some blinds and steal some bets. Put some pressure on some people, represent some things that you don't have, and poker is definitely a game of lying. You got to be good at. I've played poker for years and years and years. Like I said, I'm no pro. I'm not anything special at poker, but I think I'm okay. But you gotta be able to understand certain situations and know when you can probably bluff someone off something, or how they're betting, what they might be representing. And there's a lot that goes into it. And as we're going in different situations, I will try to tell you guys what I'm thinking as I'm in these hands. We don't have a lot of time on the site to like go into a time bank and think and really explain. So it's going to be a lot of just quick talking, quick reactions, and stuff like that. But hopefully, I'll do a good enough job for you. All right, Deuce 5, middle position, offsuit with a raise. I think we got a fold. But yeah, this is what I do. Every day you log into stake, you get a free dollar, and I usually save up two, and then come to poker, see how I can run it up. The best I've done so far is the one time I think I got it up to 80, and then unfortunately I moved up to the next biggest table after this one. I was trying the ladder challenge as well that day, just trying to every time I could move up to a new table, I would just move up and you know keep going until we were at the big boy tables. Unfortunately, we ran into I think it was a bad beat, but at the same time I got just frisky with it. I think I might have got a little bored. Uh, and I made a bad play, but ended up getting bad beat on the river and lost it all. Uh, that's another thing with poker that you have to you have to be able to be patient. It's a very patient game because you're going to go through stretches. Like right now, we're kind of in a stretch where we're not getting any cards. We're not able to play a hand, and you know, sometimes that makes you really want to just make a call that you shouldn't because you are in that situation where you're like, I haven't played a hand in 10 minutes. I really want to play. So sometimes you find yourself, you know, making a call or doing something that you really shouldn't have done, and that can get you in trouble. And sometimes you overplay your hand, even if you have a good hand you can overplay it, especially after the flop. So, uh, you got to be patient with poker, and you got to know your spots, you got to know your plays, and you know sometimes you just gotta slow down a little bit. There's times to be aggressive, and there's times to be patient. That poker is so strategic, it's crazy. And there's a lot of people that are very analytical with poker that know the odds. They're like, oh, I have a with with this hand and this board, I have a 70% chance pre-flop to win this hand, or you know, I don't know all the math. I'm terrible at math, but I will say, uh, having those extra information can be helpful. But I'm terrible with the math. I'm more play with kind of a I don't want to say emotion. I don't know if that's the right word, but we'll go with it just for lack of better lack of a better word there. But yeah, we're kind of card dead right now, so hopefully we can get something going. And I know there's not a lot of sound other than me talking. I would love to like play some music or something like that, but usually when you play music, you get copyrighted. So we're just gonna let the card table do its thing, and hopefully I won't be too boring for you. All right. Yeah, we're in a little rut right now with the cards, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll get it working. And if you're a poker player, let me know. I would love to know who else is a big poker player. I know it's a little different than what we usually do on the channel, but like I said, I just kind of decided let's do it. Let's see how it goes. And I was already playing, figured might as well go live and see how you guys' Sunday and weekend was going. I actually just got done watching the new Beverly Hills Axel Foley movie. Uh, it was pretty good. A lot of the callbacks from the older movies and the iconic music, which is stuck in my head right now. Beverly Hills Cops was such. Those movies are great. They were really funny. All right, so he has position. He's doing a position race here. He might have good cards too, but we have Queen Nine. Well, it's only it was oh, and look at that. We hit trips on him. There is a little bit of a straight out there, but other than pocket tens or ooh, and see, he only has 593, but we're gonna call that since he has to bet before us. We're not gonna raise yet. We're gonna let him do the betting. We're gonna let him do the betting. Oh, he checked that time. Maybe he was trying to buy it. But this guy also was the first raiser and he called. So we're gonna check hoping that he bets. Hopefully they are doing the betting for us. We don't want to scare them off. Okay. Well, now we got a boat. The only thing that beats us is pocket deuces, a nine with a higher kicker, which we have a good kicker, or pocket tens. But they're checking. This is the last time we have the bet, so we are going to bet it. Do half the pot here, see if we can't get a call. I think they were on draws, probably looking for another card for a straight. Yeah, they folded. That's okay. Little win. Little win. Got us back to 60, so we'll take that. Let's say if we get another big one, if we can get up to like 80 to 100, we'll probably move up to the next biggest table and continue the ladder climb. 25 cents, let's call it. It's not much. Maybe we'll get lucky. We didn't get lucky. We're in bad position here. Probably shouldn't have called that, but like I said, I'm not the best poker player, so there'll be some bad moves here and there. And he is betting it. We're just going to go ahead and fold. We're going to let that one go. We're not going to invest anything more into that. But it is nice. As you can see, we have a huge stack compared to the rest of the table. The highest guy has 1620. So even if we go all in and we lose, we're only losing not even a third of our stack. So that is definitely nice. The other thing too about some of these lower stacked tables, sometimes you just get people who are not as focused or good at poker playing, and they make some really bad moves and bad calls just trying to get lucky. And so you can really take advantage of that. But when you get up to the higher tables, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still bad players at those higher tables, but there's not as much of the I'm just going to shove this in and hopefully I get lucky and hit and you can take their money players as you do at some of the lower end tables. Lower end tables, you get lots of people just kind of shoving it in, just like, this isn't a great hand, but I'm just going to try it anyway, whatever. Or people that go on tilt after they lose. And so you'll see a lot of that at the lower tables. When you get up to the higher tables, it's actually a little bit bigger money. So a lot of times you have better players and people that aren't going to take risks as much. So the strategy goes a little tougher when you get up to the higher tables. Man, I don't think I've seen we've seen a face card, but we haven't had a face card with a good kicker or another face card in a long time. We haven't been able to do anything. We do have good position here. If he doesn't raise or he doesn't raise, we might try something here. Let's go ahead. Let's bump this up. We're going to bet 90 cents. And this little slider thing is terrible for putting into bets as well. So sometimes you will see me just do a bet because, like I said, you only have like 10 seconds to try to manipulate this. So we are going to bet this because we did hit our 6 actually. So that was a nice little surprise. I don't think the jack hurts us. I don't think he. Yeah, there we go. Another nice little win for us. We'll take it. And we keep going up. Like I said, we're at the lower table, so even like the smaller wins we'll still take. We're definitely going to bump this up. We still have good position, and we actually have a good hand this time. And that's another reason that you like to play some of those other hands, is if you can win some of those other hands and you can show that you played like a 9-6 offsuit and you raised, it keeps people from knowing what you're playing. Oh, and that is just a beautiful flop for us. So we flop trips. We're going to go ahead and check this. All right, there's 3 diamonds out there. We don't want to see another diamond, so we're definitely going to bet to try to get them off the diamond draw. And if they are on a diamond draw, we're going to make them pay for it. He's only got 444, so no matter, we're going to go 202. We're going to do half his stack, see if he calls. No, he doesn't. But another little win for us. Like I said, when we get up to 80, I think we might look at going to the next table, and then things will start getting a little bit more exciting. Actually, yeah, maybe 80 will be our threshold. So if we can get up to 80 bucks, we will move up to the next table, and then there'll be a little bit more pressure, because like I said, even if that guy had the winning hand, he had $4 left, and that's not going to hurt us. So we were going to take it to him no matter what. Being this much of a big stack, we can really bully the table, which is nice, because the maximum you can buy in at this table is 10 bucks. So we have, and I think I did it for 8, so we have like over quintupled our buy-in for this table. Man, I have the Beverly Hills Cop music just stuck in my head on repeat right now, and all I can think about is the Family Guy episode when he's just like nah 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 nah. He's just humming the music. You guys might not get that reference, but it's okay. Hey, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Thank you, Purple Fairy. Why is that not coming up on my chat, though? Oh, there it is. Thank you, Purple Fairy. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you as always. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I have today off, so it is a great Sunday. It's a great Sunday. See, like this guy he had absolutely nothing. He had no reason. Oh, I guess he had a gut shot straight draw. But yeah, at these lower tables, ooh, very nice. So what we're going to do here, since there's a lot of action behind us, we're just going to call, and we're going to hope that there's going to be a raise, and we're going to re-raise. So let's see if we can get someone to raise. It's risky because if no one raises, then it just goes for the minimum and people can have anything. But that was a good flop for us. We're going to bet the draw. I like to bet my draws. I know that sounds weird. I hate this little slider. Oh my gosh. See, you don't have much time, but like that slider is so hard to manipulate to get like the number that you wanted. I wanted to do like a dollar bet there, and it wasn't letting me. Well, we didn't get a call anyway, but yeah, I wanted to do like a dollar bet there, and just nothing. But we got ace queen again, not suited this time, but you could never go wrong with ace queen, and we're in the big blind, so we get to let all the action come to us anyways, which is nice. So, depending on if someone raises all these folds. Oh, there's a raise. All right, we're going to re-raise that. I think we're going to re-raise that to... See, I have so much money that the slider is so hard to manipulate. I mean, the dollar's probably a good re-raise for that. That's around what I wanted to do. So... And we flop the absolute nuts. I mean, I am on fire. Too bad we only have one person in the hand. But hopefully, what we're hoping here is we're hoping that he hit a king. So we're just going to call this. because we don't want to scare him off. So we're going to call this because he has to bet before us. So hopefully, oh, see now we're hoping he doesn't have a boat. Now we're hoping he doesn't have a boat. So we're gonna go ahead and put him all in, and hope that he has a king but no boat. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. So there we go. He had the king just like we thought, and he didn't have the boat, which is very, very clutch. And now, see, like I said, poker is all about runs. You just got to be patient. Now, sometimes those runs just are dry, and then dry again. But right now, we're running pretty good. So we're going to re-raise this guy. Let's go $1.34. Just because that little slider is garbage. That's the only. So one thing there's two things I don't like about playing poker on here. Is one, the only way you can chat is with predefined text. So you go in here and you have to look for something. So you can't actually talk to them. And then also, I hate the slider. Like, there needs to be a box where I can manually type in my bets. I don't understand why there's not a box for me to do it. Yeah, so I don't know here. There's a flush out there, there's a straight out there, there's an over out there. I think I'm going to let it go, because if we need to hit anything else, we have to avoid another heart. He could have even had one heart, and he had a much better hand than us. So we were just trying to push him off of that hand. Unfortunately, didn't work out, but that's okay. We're still about $9 away from moving up to our next table. We'll call it the 40 cents. Alright, so we have an open-ended straight draw. Everyone's checking, so we'll let it check. Alright, we didn't hit. Everyone's still checking. They could be checking dirty. They could be sitting on a queen or a nine. At least one of these guys probably has a 9, which beats it. So let's check it again. We completely whiff, but we only got 40 cents involved in the hand. I could probably try to overbet this and steal this pot, but it's only $1.75. And if someone has any pair we lose, that might call. So, and with them having aces, they might have called just with ace high. I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't. But, you know, we only had 40 cents in there, and it was only $1.75 in the pot. There wasn't really anything in the pot worth trying to steal. So we just kind of let that one go. And we're going to fold our 7-6 here. Hopefully we can get up to the $80 mark so we can go to the next table. That'll probably be a little bit more entertaining for you instead of just seeing me win like $1 or $2 at a time. But, I mean, as you can see, we got up to $70 at this table. So, I mean, we have won some big hands. I've had some monster hands today, that's for sure. Haven't had a lot of pocket pairs, but had some. I've caught some cards. We'll put it that way. All right, ace 7, not bad. We got an ace. We'll call that. We could have probably raised it with the position that we're in, and I'm going to do some explaining for some of this stuff as well, because I know there's some people that don't know poker. So if you know poker and I'm explaining something, just bear with me. But so position is, you can see there's a little dealer button here. So that means he's the dealer, which means he's the little blind and the big blind. So all these people are going to have to act before us. So we can, even if they hit, they have to either represent or bluff. And then we get to decide after if we want to call. If we had a spade here, we'd probably call, but we don't have a spade, and we're not going to bluff at that one with a 28-cent pot. Only 2 people in the hand. So it really wasn't worth trying to make a move there. But for position, when you are late position, it's easier to raise because you can make a raise. And then, like I said, everybody else before you has to act before you. So they either have to bet or they have to check. So position is super. Yeah, it's important. It's definitely a good thing to have position on a player. Because you can see if this guy goes $4, I'd be like, man, I'm glad I didn't try to bluff $2 at it, and then you just lose $2. You can see what they're going to do before, which is nice. This guy right here, I've taken at least 25 off of this guy. This guy is kind of he's a fish, as they like to call him. He likes to fish for cards and for hands. So I've seen him rebuy, I think, 3 times already. So let's see, we got about $10, $10, 15. He has 20, so he doubled up once. 10, 15, and 10. All right, we'll do this just to make it a little more interesting and to make things go a little faster. Uh, when we get up to 75, here, let's see what the next table is. 410. Oh, actually, I didn't even realize this. So I there's a couple tables that we could do. So we're gonna jump up to the 2050 table. So hold on, it's this one. We're gonna go here. We're gonna sit out and we're gonna leave this game. So the max at this table is 50. So let's buy in for 50 here. So this will be a little better than the $10 table. We're gonna get, as you can see, we're gonna get some bigger raises, some bigger hands, and we came in with the table max, but you can see there's definitely people that are gonna have bigger stacks than us here. So we're gonna get a little bit more action. Hopefully, hopefully we'll continue and get some bigger wins as well. And once we lose all our money, we're just gonna call it. But hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point, and we can just continue playing for however long. And I will show you. So we're at the 25 or the 2050. So the buy-in is $20, or the lowest you can buy in for is 20. The highest you can buy in is 50. The next table up is the lowest you can buy in is 40, and the highest is 100. And then there's an 80-200. We've made it to the 40-100 table. I mean, technically we could be at the 40-100 table right now, but this table that we're at is fine. This will be the next one that we move up to. And then we have the 80-200 and the 200-500. We've yet to make it to the 80-200 tables. So we'll see if we can get to the 8200, and you can see there's no one even at the other tables. Oh, nope, stop. Okay, let's just click on this so we can go back to our table. King 6, check. And now we'll leave this one. I just clicked on that to get us back to the poker. So yeah, hopefully we can just keep riding the ladder up the tables. That's a $2 raise. King 6. I don't like it. We're going to fold. Oh, and we're going to be big blind again. Ooh, 10 queen. Nice little hand here. Let's see if there's any raises, see what people got going on. So we got a call. And this guy is thinking. This guy raised last time. Let's see if he raises again. No, fold, fold. Call. We're gonna raise this up just a little bit. There's only 2 people in here, so I don't feel too bad doing a raise. And 3 clubs and a straight draw. Not ideal. It's heads up. We'll check it since we have to act first, and he's gonna bet it. It's probably a good bet, good position bet on his part. I'm going to fold. I'm going to let it go. We have 2 overs, but in order to hit one of those, we have to avoid a club because then there's 4 clubs. There's just a lot of not good out there, so we're going to let that one go. I wish we were not little blind with this hand. I really do like the low suited connectors, but unfortunately, we're a little blind. So we're probably not going to raise this one. We're probably just going to call this one and see. Hopefully we can hit. We'll call the dollar. Okay, so we hit middle pair on a board hopefully he doesn't hit anything on, and we have a straight draw. I'm going to check because I have a feeling he's going to bet with his good cards. He's going to think, oh, no, he checked. But now we have trips, so we're going to check it back to him. I think he's going to make a move. He's going to get impatient. He's going to be like, I have ace queen, and I'm going to, yep, there it is. So since we have to act first next time, we're going to go ahead and raise him on this one. Because I don't want to check and then him check next hand. So we have trips and a straight draw right now. He's folding. Oh, I did not expect the call. But now we are going to bet. So let's throw out a 450, see if we can get a call on the 450. I think he's pissed right now. He does not like that I caught a 4. He's like, did he really call me with a 4? He was in his head. He was like, did he really call me with a 4? Does he have a 4? There's no way. That or he had like ace king and he was just really pissed that it was all low. And he was hoping to hit something and it all stayed low and he didn't hit. So he was just disappointed. That's been me plenty of times. All right, well, we're up $2.37 at this table so far. Let's keep it going. All right, we have a good hand in position, so we're going to raise this up. Try to get those smaller hands out of there so when a flop like last time comes up, no one hits on us. All right, we got position, so we're going to bet this. Yep, there we go. See, and that's why position can be important, because they have to make a decision that we bet. We raised the flop, so we're representing good cards. And then being able to bet like that, that's the way you can steal a pot, which is nice. I love pocket pairs. All right, we'll let them do the raising. We don't need to. Ooh, interesting. 450, but we're going to call that. And now we're going to hope we hit a 4. Basically, we're just we're hoping to hit a 4 here. If we hit a 4, we can get really paid. If we don't, we lost 450. Not a big deal. And it's all spades. So even if we tried to hit another 4, we would have pretty much a 1-outer because I wouldn't feel comfortable with another spade out there. And he's still going to fire, which is a good move on his part. So we lost 450 trying to mine a 4. It happens. It happens. Those low pocket pairs can be dangerous, but man, when you hit, you can get a really big win because I mean, we would have just kept letting him bet the entire time, and then we could have raised him. Next thing you know, you win 30 bucks, you win 60 bucks. It can be magical when you hit that lucky card. All right, not too many people to raise yet. We're going to call this. We'll call a small raise. We're not going to call anything big. I probably could have raised here myself, but that's okay. Man, we're getting a lot of the same suit coming up here, and unfortunately, it's not the suit that we need. We're going to check that. We are going to check that. And another heart. Yeah, we're not calling anything, and we are checking the entire way. Because a single heart kills us. They could have the 2 of hearts, and it beats our hand. Yep, we fold. Good job. You win. H-Cats. And just like that, we're only up 69 cents on this table. Hey, there's our hearts. There's the hearts we were looking for. Why not? It's 50 cents. See, that's why you don't do it. That's why you don't do it, because you could have saved 50 cents, and now you're going to fold. There was too much action behind. We shouldn't have called. I took a risk, thinking it would slide through. Look, 3 spades again. It is continuously putting up 3 of one suit, and not the suit that we have. Hopefully that stops, because that is killing action for us. 4 spades. Wow, look at that. They only need 1 spade. Oh, and there's a $9 bet. Does he call? Nope, he did not like the spades. He did not like the spades. Deuce 5. We are folding the deuce 5. Oh, we would have hit a 5 on the flop, but it's probably no good. Probably would have just cost us money, which is okay. Come on, give us a good hand. We need a big win. Oh, God. My least favorite hand of all time, deuce 9. I hate this hand so much. There's a $5 raise. We fold. Deuce 9, especially offsuit. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I hate deuce 9 so much. 9 jack of diamonds is a little better, though. That's something that we can hopefully play. Hopefully there's not a huge raise and we get to play it. We are first to act, so terrible position. 250, I think it's worth it. We're going to do a 250 call. Oh, now I don't feel so good because he's a low stack, so he raised. He might re-raise or rip it all in, and we do not want to make a call like that with Jack 9. He does just call. Ooh, we would have had an open-ended straight draw on us, but I would not have liked to have to call another $5 on that. And he is raising 15. He's going to be all in. Well, I mean, at least we're going to get to see if we would have won, but... Oh, he folded. That's surprising. He must have been bluffing at it, but... He only had $10 behind. He bet a third of his stack. Ooh, ace-queen on the button. This is going to be a spicy hand. This is going to be spicy, especially if someone raises, because if someone raises, we're re-raising. And there's the raise. So let's go ahead and re-raise that. Try to get some more of these people out. Try to isolate. Because your best odds are against one person. Yeah, the pot can be bigger with more people, but you also have to dodge more hands. So the least amount of people that you can get in a money pot, if you can isolate them, it's nice. 8-8 deuce. Whiff, whiff, whiff. But I don't think he has anything. We're going to go ahead and bet $5 at that. Yep, there we go. And once again, that's all position right there. That's all position. Plus, I mean, we did re-raise him, so we were representing that we had a good hand. Three-five offsuit. We are in good position, but do not like the hand. So goodbye. We say goodbye to you. Especially with the re-raise. Yeah, we want no part of that. Oh, Cooper's snoozing. He is snoring right now. He is sawing some logs. Oh, there's the all-in. There's going to be at least one call here. Because this guy re-raise, calls. I'd be shocked if this guy folds. There's the king. And he's out. Austin Ryan, nice to know you, buddy. Ace, deuce. The first one was so good. The second one was not. That's okay. Ace deuce isn't bad. We still have a straight draw. Straight options, I should say. Come on. Just put up 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Well, we hit a deuce. Well, now we got a straight draw. You know, let's bet around $1. He calls. We're checking. Hey, we win. So dumb. The deuce was the magic card. The deuce won us. He had a straight draw himself. If we would have hit an ace, that would have been problematic for us. Yeah, we're going to call that. We got 7, 6 of diamonds. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll throw up 3 diamonds. It's been doing that a lot. So we got 1 diamond. And a lot of nothing. And a lot of nothing. Not worth $1.50. Sorry, bud. I can't do it. I can't do it. Alright, so we did get a new player. Ace of Spades up here. The Ace of Spades. Let's see, we got Bob Saget. You guys think that's the real Bob Saget? We got Paradise Pup. Alex Nache. Leroy Free. Alec J. Buenvage. Listen, I know that's not how that is pronounced. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I assume that's bueno. There's Viage. I don't know. And I'm gonna stop trying because I don't want to make myself look bad. Look any stupider than I already am. Stupider. See what I tell you. So we have 55 on the table and we have 23.76 behind. So we do have a little bit behind. It's not too much, but not everything on the table. If we can double up here, we will definitely be moving to the next table because then we will have around 130 total, and that'll be enough for the next table. The max you can buy at the next table is 100. So if we can get up to like 100, 110 or 120 total will be going to the next table. But right now we're at 70, so we're about like $40 to $50 away from climbing the ladder. Oh, I wanted another king. I've had aces once today. One time I had aces. Other than that, all my pockets have been low. So they've all been like pocket fours, pocket fives, and things like that. Ooh. Okay, it's just us. Yeah, let's play. I'll check it to him. To the new player, see how he likes to play it. He's taking his sweet time. We do have a draw for a straight, and there's 3 spades out there. The pot's only $1.25. It doesn't even make sense. Like I'm not gonna risk $2 to win $1.25, which half of it is mine anyways. Like it just, yeah, good. Maybe we hit a jack. Screw it. We didn't. We didn't. We were just probably not the greatest call, but it was $1. Like whatever. I could have represented the 10, but that would have been a hard represent. And if he has a queen, like I would have had to probably bet decently big to get him out of there. With the chance that he has a flush, a straight, there's too many things out there that he could have had. He could have called or raised our bet. So that's why we didn't try to make a move. And we would have had to bet like $6 to try to do it and betting $6 to try to win $2 or $3 or whatever the pot was, it with how many things were out there that he could have hit and called a big raise with, it just didn't make sense to try to make a play there. Six five, 5-6. We are on the button. We might call if there's no raises, but there's a raise right there. So that will end that. Goodbye. We out. Rain expected. Oh, to end. Good. Good, good, good. No more rain. I need the golf. Oh, we would have had a cut shot draw there, but that's okay. And yes, I know this is a little different than what we usually stream. We usually are streaming the slots, and that's what a lot of you guys like. But this is what we're doing, and we had a little bit of money, so we decided might as well stream it and see if there's any traction. See what happens from it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, anyways. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. I like this hand in this position. I think we're going to raise. As long as Paradise Pup doesn't go crazy. You know what? Let's just call his $1.50. I thought about the re-raise. I really did. I thought about going like $4. We needed another heart. We needed a heart. Alright, we're going to represent here. We're going to go 3.5. What's he doing? Is he going to call? What do we think? Nope. See? Like I told you, position is so important in poker. You can do so many good things. Now, obviously, 9 deuce. I'm a hated hand. It keeps showing up. I'm going to start saying I hate aces. Maybe I'll start getting aces all the time. Man, I hate aces and kings. But I, I just totally, I had something I was going to say, and now I don't even remember what I was going to say. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. Oh, Cooper, are you awake now? No, you're still trying to sleep. His eyes are like little slits. He can barely see out of them right now. We are going to fold the king 4. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, another thing I don't like about this is the sit out timer. So if you have to go use the restroom or let your dog out or anything, like, it's 5 minutes and you get removed from the table. I wish you could sit out a little bit longer, but it's okay. It is good because you can keep getting fresh players in and you don't have to sit at a table with 3 people who are away, which is nice. But at the same time, when I have to let Cooper out, I'm like rushing to get back so I don't get kicked from my spot. So we're up 738 since we've got to this table. So not bad. We've kind of been up and down, haven't had a real big swing anyway. We're going to let the Jack 7 off go. Bump, 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 bump. I think I need a lobotomy because I cannot get that song out of my head. It is torturing me. Ooh. We're in such bad position. I'm going to raise 250. I wanted to do a min raise and hopefully get re-raised. That way I could re-raise them. But we probably should have done more than 250. But alright. Let's see if he has an ace. We're going to bet like we have an ace. If he has an ace, he might call, but he doesn't. So we win. Alright, scooped up a little bit more. We're up to $60. And a terrible hand in the big blind. We've got a terrible hand. We are going to fold it now. Actually, we might get to play. Don't raise. Don't do it. Don't do it. You son of a monkey. Now we fold. You win. Good job. Enjoy your 75 cents. I hope it was worth it. 3. Not a 10. A 10 does us no good. We're going to fold. Now watch it be 3, 10, 10. It always happens. You fold, and then the flop's like, oh, here's all your cards. Nope. We would have whiffed everything. That's okay. It's okay. Excuse me. Do. Oh my god, I'm gonna go crazy from that stupid song. It's so catchy and it's just stuck in my head. I cannot get rid of it. Good position, bad cards. There we go. Thank you for raising and making my decision a little easier. Wow, that is a crazy overbet. There's no way he's going to call unless he has just an absolute monster. But, like, why would you? Wow, he called. He ran in the kings. And see, that's why you don't push with ace king. Like, why would you just bet $50 like that? That was crazy. That was crazy. But he did reload. So we like that he's at our table because we know with ace king, betting $2 he could just rip it like that when we have a monster, and hopefully what just happened to this guy, we want the same thing to happen to us. We want to have a monster hand when the guy just makes a bonehead decision. It's just like, I'm just gonna rip it for $50 with ace king. That was crazy. Like if this guy had bet like $20 or something, and ace king is a very premium hand, and you felt it was good, then I could understand. But like he bet $2. Like if you're gonna re-raise, like that was wild. That was wild, and that's how you can lose $50 in 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, I can't stop humming that song. Please, someone put me out of my misery. Do you think he's gonna raise 50 again? How crazy would that be? That would be wild. Especially if he had kings again. Holy crap. There's no way he does it again. 0.01% chance. Oh wow, look at that flop. Very pretty. Oh, he had 3 callers on his $2 bet. Why is this C always the low stack? Yeah, and this used to be someone else. It used to be that ace of spades guy. Now it's Donnie Collis. Bet 50 cents. He bets $5. Does he call? I mean, if he was going to call there, he might as well go all in, because he knows he's going to bet again. And you don't have that much behind. Jack 3. Not feeling it. Not feeling the Jack 3. Oh my God, get that song away from me. Yeah, we can't be. I know we're in a little rut right now on the cards. We're a little card dead, but that's okay. We just got to be patient. We just got to be patient. So we're at 60 plus 23, 83. We're getting closer to moving up to the next table. We're getting closer. We're going to climb that ladder, and we're just going to keep going until we have like $1,000. And then we're going to cash out $1,000 and say, good day, thank you very much. I mean, this all started from $2. We started with $2 on the low table, and we've taken the $2 and we've got it up to like 84 right now, because we have like 24 or 23 behind this. So we've done very good taking our $2 and turning it into 84. But we're greedy. We want more. So hopefully we can keep it up. We've come a long way from $2. We just need a big hand. We haven't had a big, like we've had a couple like smaller hands since we've moved to this table from the smaller table that we were at, but we haven't been involved in a really big hand. It's just been really low swings. I really like this hand, but they have position on me. There's a raise and a call. We can't call that. Oh, man, we would have had a king-high flush draw. Call. Actually, don't call. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the flush come and me be sad. Come on. We started this table at... Even though I really like this hand, we're only going to call because there's a lot of action behind us. So we're up 848. Man, this guy loves the. This guy is out of control. He raised 50 the one 5 last hand, 5 the hand before, and so one thing I always worry about too is when a low stack like this guy is calling $5, he's almost pot committed to putting the rest in, and so we got to fold because if this guy hits if he has a king, all the money's going in, and this guy is still betting, so I knew being in the position I was, this hand was probably going to get expensive. So whenever there's a low stack like this, you got to just be worried that they're going to just, no, he folded there, but there's still a chance that that 13 is coming in the pot. And if you don't have a good hand to be able to call that, like a 6-5, unless you absolutely get smacked, it's not good. Oh, he left. He had enough. Well, hopefully we can get the table filled back up. We don't want to get a dead table. There we go. There's a king jack. That's what we like to see. Suited as well. Got a little raise in there. With us being the little blind, we're just going to call. We're not going to do a raise. Although if this guy calls, might be good to do a raise, but to try to get some more people out of the pot, but we're just going to call. We're just going to call. Call me the call station. Call me a donkey. Call me whatever you like. No, didn't want to do that. That is very good. We're going to check to the better. We need a spade. So he's going to bet $2. We're going to call the $2. All right, well now we have a jack. So now we've improved. So now we have the spade, the king high flush draw, and we have a jack. So we're going to call. We didn't hit our spades, unfortunately, but we do have the jack. We're going to check to the better. Oh, man, what does he have? Ooh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. I mean, does he have ace-5? Oh, he had pocket queens. That was a good one. That's our first big loss on the day. First big loss. It's okay. We're not done, though. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and top off. So we're going to be back up to $50. But now we only got 10 behind. Now we only got 10 behind. So lost a little bit there. That one hurt. But you know, you're gonna run into those every once in a while. You play long enough, you're gonna get beat. It's just the way it works. Gonna re-raise with our pocket nines. Yeah, that jack was so bad for us. We needed the spade and we got the jack instead. Alright, so we got the original raiser out. He called though. He's gonna check. We're gonna bet into it. There we go. Alright, we got a little bit of it back. We got $4.64 of it back. Hey, thank you, the Jewelry Bear. Appreciate the good luck. We always need as much luck as we can get. So, appreciate you and appreciate the luck. And I don't know if I've seen your name before, so if you're new to the stream and to the channel, I appreciate you, and thanks for stopping in. And if you've been in here before, I apologize for not recognizing your name, so I'm sorry about that too. Alright. King 6 is just me and him. I'm going to go ahead and bet. Let's just bet 50 cents. I don't think either of us has anything, but I have king high. Yeah. I was going to bet more, but I really didn't think he was even going to call. So it didn't even make sense to bet more. 3-9. That's a fold. That is a fold. All right, we got to get back up. We took a little speed bump there, but it wasn't the worst. I love poker, enjoying your thought. I can't talk. Thought process as you bet. Oh, I appreciate that, Jen. Yeah. There might be some people that know poker and really understand how to play, but I'm just trying to give my thought process just so, one, there's no music, so I mean, at least that way you have something to listen to, but also just so you can kind of see my thought process, just like you said. So hopefully you're enjoying it, and hopefully there's not people that are annoyed saying that I'm saying something wrong, because I could. Like I said, I am no poker genius. Oh, we got a big hand. So there's a spade draw, there's diamond draw, there's flush draw, there's also pocket. Oh wow, trip tens versus trip jacks. Ooh, that's a cooler. Woo, that was brutal. That was brutal. There was so much out there. There were straights, there were flushes, there was everything. But yeah, I just like to give you my input and let you know at least my thought process. Even if it's wrong, I'm going to let you know what I'm thinking. And Jen, thanks for being here. I hope you're having a good Sunday, enjoying the weekend. Do you play a lot of poker, Jen? I know you say you love poker, but do you play a lot? This song is haunting my life right now. I cannot stop. Oh my goodness. Alright, $1.50. We're going to call that with the 10-7. We're going to be looking for some mid cards or some hearts. And we might be heads up too. Heads up, I feel a little better about trying to catch something. So we hit the 7. We got bottom pair. We're going to check to the better, see if they represent. I've played on stake quite a... hold on. $1.65. There's not a lot out there. I mean, we're drawn to a 10 or 7 pretty much. And they're going to just keep betting. So if we miss there, then it's going to be like $3, and we're going to end up $5 in the pot. It just doesn't seem worth it. So I've played on stake quite a bit, but haven't played poker on the site. I play at our local casino in person. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I like in-person poker better than online. It's just, you can actually read the person, read how they're acting, and their behavior, and you also, when you can put a face to someone, and you've been at the same table with that person for, let's say, an hour or something, you can really get to know their tendencies. Some people can have tells, they can have tendencies, and you can be like, oh, every time this person's in this position, they have made this raise, even if they've had nothing or not. So, like if they're in this position and you have bet cards, I'm probably not going to call the low bet because there's probably a raise coming. And just different things like that. Just the more information you can get from a person, it just increases your odds. So I like in-person poker a lot more, being able to do the reads and tells and things like that. And it's just more fun to be able to communicate, because unfortunately on stake, like I said, the only thing we have to communicate is these predefined texts, which are just very generic and stupid. So I wish that you could actually talk on the site. It would be nice. And also you can kind of tell when someone's on tilt. So that's nice as well. I do like playing at the casinos and stuff, and hopefully I'll get to play some tonight, but I haven't got my message that the game's going, or that they have a spot for me. Alright, we got the low suited connectors. We have the button, which is best position, last act, decent sized pot. If we can hit here, we can scoop a good pot. So we're going to call this. Jen's probably a poker shark. She probably goes and cleans up. See, this could be very good. So with a raise and a call and two more callers behind, very high odds that someone has a king or a 10, or at least a draw, right? So there you go. There's a $5 bet there. So we have a flush draw. So we're going to call the $5, and if we can hit a king, and hopefully someone else doesn't have hearts, we have a very good chance. And now we also have a straight draw. He's betting very big here, so this makes me think he has a made hand. He's not on a flush draw. He has a made hand, so he probably has like king queen, king jack, king ace, something like that. So we're going to call, hopefully hit a heart. Now we hit a heart, so this could be very big. We're going to probably be all in here. So this is going to be our all in hand. As long as he doesn't have the heart, we're good. He didn't snap call. There we go. There we go. There we go. That went just like I said. That worked perfectly. Perfectly. Now, I thought he had like ace king or something like that, or maybe even made the straight when that 9 of hearts hit. But the way he was betting, it didn't feel like he was on a flush draw or any kind of draw there. That seemed like this guy raised, he called a raise. He had probably a good hand, right? Only 2 people. I'm going to bet this draw here. So he had was probably a good hand. And with that many people calling, like I said, the odds of someone hitting a king or even trips like he had was very good. So we had the call trying to hit that heart because we knew if that heart hit, as long as he didn't have a boat or higher flush than us, that we were in great shape. And we could hit a huge pot, and that's exactly what happened. So I mean, don't get me wrong, we definitely got lucky that that heart hit, but once that heart hit, and now we just hit the low end of the flush, or of the straight. I am a little worried because 7, 8, 9 was already out there, so someone with a 10 could have been looking for the straight. So we're just gonna check this because there's still a lot of hands out there that beat us, right? But they checked, so we probably are gonna take this. Nice, another $17 there. Very nice. The missed flush turned into the straight, but we couldn't really bet it because a 10 beats us. And if they had if they were sticking around for a draw, because it was a very drawy type hand there was a very good chance that they could have had that higher straight. So we weren't going to bet $5 and then get raised 15, then get put in the spot where like, do they have it? Do they not have it? Is it worth 15? And it just puts you in that middle ground where you don't know what to do. And that's never the spot you want to be in. It's never the spot. So we just took the easy way. We're like, we'll just keep it a little lower. We'll just check it. Hopefully they don't have the 10. And obviously if they don't have the 10, they're probably going to be afraid of the straight out there as well, because there's 4 cards straight out there on the board. So, if they don't have it, they're most likely going to check it to us. So that's why we just check there instead of trying to build a bigger pot. So we have 117 and we got 10 behind, so we have 127. So we can move to the bigger table. Jen, what do you think? Do you think we stick here for a little bit? I mean, we're still getting some decent sized pots in here. Do we try to build it up to 150 before we move to the next table, or should we go ahead and move? What are we thinking? Because I mean, we're not crushing the. I mean, there's still a lot of money on this table, so it's not terrible. There's a lot of action behind, and I don't feel like calling like a $4 raise with the ace-4. We're going to let this one go. And while we let that go, I am going to look at the next table and see. Actually, I think we're going to stay here because the only tables that are full for the 4100 are 6-person tables. I don't I don't like 6-person tables. I like the 9-person tables, and right now there is 0 out of 9 at this table. So I think we're just gonna stick here for the fact that there's I would have to go to a 6-person table, and I don't know. I just don't like the 6-person table. It's more bluffing because there's only 6 people in the hand, and so there's less odds of someone having a hand. So there's more bluffing that goes involved in that. And then also we're gonna mine the 6s. We're just gonna call, and if you do have like pocket aces or pocket kings, there's less of a chance of someone raising into you because there's only 5 other people to act. So that's why I like the 9-person tables personally over the 6-person. Oh, so there's a $5 raise. We're gonna call with our 6s. Now, if a 6 hits here, we could. And Jen says thinking this table is still good, which I agree. So we had $5 raise. We called. He called. He's checking now, which is interesting. So I think we throw out a bet here, and we represent that we've hit, because he's either gonna re-raise or he's gonna. There's a good possibility this could be a re-raise. There it is. I kind of thought he might be checking it dirty. And see, now we've put ourselves in that middle ground area that I told you we don't want to be in. Because he called my bet, so someone probably at least has a pair. So we're probably beat here. There's not really much to draw to. We're going to fold. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. I did it anyway, and I regret it. But it is what it is. We're still doing very, very well, considering we came here with 50. And they both cooled way down after that. But the king does come out on the river. Oh, he had it from the jump. He had it from the jump. We were crushed. Yeah, a lot of times when people are checking like that, they're being sneaky. They're being sneaky. I had a feeling. I just couldn't help myself. Those are the hands that get me in trouble, with those low pocket pairs. I try to make a play on them and get smacked. But that's okay. That happens. That happens. We are checking this all the way down. Because we have nothing. Yeah. Even if we hit a king, we're probably checking this down. There's too much that beats us out there. Oh, and another jack. Well, someone is either checking very dirty or everyone has nothing. Nope. No, sir. You will not get my dollar. Well, we're going to find out. Oh, he's saying he has something. Probably a 7 or a 9. He has a 7. Yeah, it was very unlikely that he had a jack, but it was very likely that he had a boat. Alright, ace deuce and the little blind. Not great. I don't like being first to act with a little ace kicker. It's not my preferred position. We're going to let it go. You can have my quarter. Oh, Night Night, what's up, man? I've been doing good, man. I've been doing good. I hope all is well as with you too. It's been a while since I've seen you, so hopefully all good things, man. And yeah, we're doing good. We're doing a little poker ladder run. So started with $2. Speaking of twos, we got some ducks here. But started with $2 and have been running it up the tables. We got 106 with another 10 behind it. So We have turned 102, or we've turned $2 into 115.65 right now. All right, well, we didn't raise, so there's the big blind and little blind can have anything here. It was small, but I mean, these guys could have literally anything. We didn't raise, so everyone's hand is a mystery. You know, when you raise, you can really start to like hopefully eliminate hands that people would have after the flop. Because like if you raise $7 pre-flop, a guy with, for instance, 4-6 offsuit probably isn't calling. But when it's only 50 cents and they already have the money in the pot, they could have absolutely anything. So you lose a lot of information. Oh, but he actually had a flush. He didn't have anything. He was just bluffing, and then he hit the king high nut flush. Okay. All right, queen 9 in this position. I like it. We might even bump this up a little bit. If no one raises, I think we're going to take the action. No, he's going to raise, so we're just going to call with the queen 9. If he didn't raise, we were probably going to raise to 2 or 250. All right, well, we hit a queen, but there's an ace out there with a raised board, and there's a lot of players. So don't feel great about our queen, but it's still not bad. So we're going to check it, because I'm pretty sure someone's checking dirty with that ace, or he's playing it. We're going to call $1.50. It's not a huge bet. See if we can't get lucky with a queen or a 9. Jack. Not ideal. Okay, well, and there's a $15 bet. And that will eliminate us from the hand. Because we have middle pair on a board that has straight, it has flush draws, it has pretty much everything that beats us. And it was a big overbet, too. I mean, he could have been trying to steal the pot. It was a decent pot, but I wasn't going to make that call to find out. Was not going to make that call to find out. Night Night, if you're still here, have you still been streaming at all? I haven't seen. I don't check YouTube all the time and I haven't really been watching a whole lot of other slot channels. I'll be honest. I love to support other people. I just don't have the time anymore. So I haven't noticed that. I don't think I've gotten any notifications or seen that you've had any live streams. Are you still streaming, or are you back to just kind of gambling on your own? If you guys don't know Night Night is a good dude, and he has some crazy wins that I have witnessed some crazy wins from him. It's awesome. And if you need another channel to watch, every once in a while he does go live, so you can give him a follow as well. Yeah, Jack 3, middle position, not great. A lot of action behind us. We're going to go ahead and lay that down. All right, still no one at that table. Just wanted to see if maybe it had started filling up. We're going to stay at this table anyway. I was just curious to see if maybe it had started to fill up, but nope. King 6. Not feeling it. I think we're going to let that one go. This is where it can kind of start to get tough, because you don't have the hands. We just lost a hand, and we haven't had anything where we've been able to really raise or play in a little bit. And you're like, oh, I'm middle position. I got a king. I should call. And then you call, and then someone raises 240. Next thing you know, you're in $3 in this hand that you shouldn't have been in to begin with. So that's why, just being patient can keep you out of some sticky situations. Now, there's people that will play a lot of hands, and when they do that, it's very hard to read them because you never know what they have, and they, King 6-6 could come up on the board, and they can win some major pots that way. But it also just drains you very slowly if you're not hitting those hands or you're not getting the people to fold. Oh, this guy is going wild. He for sure has a high pocket pair or an ace. Wow, this is a monster pot. He has a flush draw. He has pocket tens, and he hits on the river. Oh my god! Oh, that was wild betting shoving the pocket tens with ace jack on there with multiple raises and people calling. Like in that situation right there that people had called with face cards, right? And then the flop comes out all face cards. There's so much out there that could just utterly wreck you, and he tried to represent that he had a monster. He's like, I got pocket tens, and I'm going to represent that I have an ace or ace king. And they all called, and when they called, he was probably like, oh, I'm screwed. I'm done. And then he hits the 10 on the river. Bingo! Wow. That was crazy. And this hand is going absolutely nowhere for us. We need a king and only a king. That's the only shot we have at winning, but they're probably going to bet us out of the hand right now, which is fine. If they get us out of the hand, I mean, what, we invested $1 in there? That's fine. We're still doing great. 1024 behind the 101, and we started with $2. Started with $2. Yeah, we're doing great. Jack deuce in the big blind. Not great, but it's what we got. So let's see what we can do with it. We haven't been getting a lot of good cards. We just got to be patient and not make mental mistakes. Not make mental mistakes. So hopefully we can just stay focused. Oh, 3 clubs. That is not great. We do have a club, but it's the lowest club possible. Oh, man. And there's another 7. We're just going to check this all the way down and fold if anyone bets. Come on, give us a hand to play. Yeah, we fold. Good day to you, sir. I think this Austin Ryan guy was at one of my lower tables, so maybe he's trying the ladder challenge too. $4 bet, and we'll never know. We'll never know what he had. Will we have a good hand? Oh, we do have a good hand. Nice little premium here. Terrible position, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, look, Ace of Spades is back. He moved seats. Alright, no raises so far. What's Austin going to do? Alright, there's our raise, so we're going to let him be the better. Especially since he has position. Now, this could be a position raise. So, he doesn't necessarily have a big hand here. He could have, like, 9-10 or low pockets or, something that's okay, but just in position, he's going to raise it up. So, we're going to check to the better here. Because we did hit our ace. So, we're going to check to Austin here. I'm thinking it's probably going to... I was going to say it's probably going to be about $5 if he bets. Which we are going to call the $5. Alright, there's a 6. What seems to be a harmless card. Should be harmless. So we'll check to him again. So we're going to re-raise this right now. We're going to put some pressure on him and see how he reacts. In, instant calls. That card could be very bad for us. We'll see. We'll see. He, he didn't lock. He wins. He had a better kicker. That's a rough one. That one was rough. I mean, like I said, we're gonna have ups and downs. We're gonna have ups and downs. It's fine. Oh man, you took my raise. We're gonna let this one go. I love these hands in these positions. That actually one hand like this is what got us where we are. But unfortunately, he did the raise. But yeah, he had ace jack. He didn't. He was scared of that queen as well. Man, that stinks. But when you're playing poker for a long time, you're gonna have some beats like that. It's gonna happen. I kind of figured he had an ace when he insta called the re-raise that we did, but I was just that's why I slowed it down at the end, especially with the queen. I don't know if the other queen didn't come, we might have. I don't know what would have happened. That was just one of those spots that was tough. We're probably gonna keep the stream going for another like 35 minutes or so because we've been going for 96 minutes already. So we'll keep going till probably like 3 p.m. Eastern, and then I'm probably gonna have to stop because I'm gonna need some lunch, and because I'm pretty hungry right now, and I need to give Cooper some attention because I might be going out for the night as well. So we'll probably go for another maybe. We're going for at least another half an hour as long as we have money, and then maybe we'll go longer. Maybe we'll go for an hour. Who knows? We'll see how the cards are going, how the vibe is going, and kind of just make a decision from there. But yeah, we at least got another half an hour as long as we don't bust, which is always a possibility. It could always happen. We've definitely gone down. Our high point, I think we had 116. So we're down to 80.86, which is, well, I mean, we're still up $30 right now from when we sat down to this table. So we're doing fine. We're doing just fine. But we have gone down. We've hit a little speed bump. But you know, we're gonna climb back up there. The pretext is so dumb. Here, let's. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's send this guy some money. He did good. Good job, buddy. Good job, Austin Ryan. That guy's got me twice. That guy's got me twice. He's my kryptonite. And he always has position on me. Alright, ace four of spades. We like it. We're going to call the 50 cents. There's a lot of action behind us yet, so we don't want to do a raise here. You raise $3 here, and then someone makes it 8, and then you're just like, well, I'm great. I just gave you $3. So too much action behind us for a raise in that spot, I think. All right, no spades, no aces, or no fours. So yeah, we're doing great. All right, and you know what? We got a couple people in here, and Cooper just woke up, so I think it's time for Cooper to get his moment of fame here. Come here, buddy. All right, here is our boy Cooper. There he is. Hi, buddy. Hi. You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Yeah. Oh yeah, if we keep winning, you get next. Maybe we'll get you a new toy, maybe a new chicken, huh? Huh? You want a new toy? No, you still sleepy because you just woke up? You just wake up? Huh? Are you a good boy here? What are you doing? What are you doing there, bud? Oh, someone's still groggy from his nap. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. If it stops, if it's not raining, maybe we'll go on a little WALK later. King 7. We are just getting the mid cards right now, and there's too much action behind the call with that. Like I said, we don't want to get ourselves in trouble with a mid hand and calling something and then having a raise come in. And no matter what, I mean, even if, you know, we get in a situation where we end up busting and we lose everything, we 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 started this with $2. We took the 2 days of the daily dollar and we've turned it into what we got. So no matter what happens, even if we lose it all, it was all free money anyway, and not a big deal. But hopefully, oh hey, look, our nemesis left. We can win again. Our nemesis left, and we still got the donkey to our left, which is good. This guy is a donkey. He likes to give people his money. So hopefully this guy stays. We lost the guy that was beating me. There was one guy that was beating me, and he's gone. So good riddance to him. Oh, our deuce might have been good. I've been taking the free SC and playing blackjack. Might try poker next time. Yeah, I would rather. I would much rather like take the $2 and try to build it up through poker. And like I've done this multiple times. Like I said a couple days ago, I had it up to 80, and then I've been in like the 20s and 30s multiple times. And to be honest, playing blackjack, uh, I probably could have called there, but I just didn't. It was one of those gut feeling ones where I'm just like, letting it go. But playing blackjack, with the $2 playing poker, I know I have a chance of building that up. Playing blackjack, it's a flip of a coin pretty much. And how many of those do you think you're going to win before you end up losing it all? And you get it up to $5 or $10. Do I want to do a $10 blackjack hand and then you get 20? And like I said, I haven't done. I don't like to do the cash out through the crypto. So trying to get it all the way up to a cash out on on here, it's just not worth it. I would much rather do poker where I feel I have a much better chance of running it up to a substantial amount than trying to do blackjack. Blackjack is more of a game that I think you can break even on. So if you're like doing letters or like and you're trying to get the turnover through, blackjack's not bad, but trying to make a huge profit, I just don't like blackjack for that. And I don't like the small blind with the 6-7. Well, we would have had an open-ended straight draw and a flush draw, but we would have been first to act, and yeah, I don't think our 7 would have been good. Yeah, because I mean, blackjack is pretty good for like the house advantage and stuff. Like the odds aren't terrible, but at the same time, it's literally like a coin flip. So you're gonna save up. We're actually gonna raise here with 2-4. I think we're gonna raise $3. I like the suited. We can represent. So I mean, obviously they don't know that we have 2-4. They just know that we've raised $3. So right now they're thinking that I have a good hand. I'm going to represent that king, 100%. So even though I have deuce 4, I'm going to represent that king. All right, we got a call, so he might have something decent here. So this is one of those spots where I'm going to bet again. We're going to fire 2 bullets at it. Okay, so this is one of those ones where unfortunately he hit. He might have a straight. And also another thing to think about here is he's a lower stack, so him doing this, he probably has something. He probably has a decent hand there, right? Because with him being lower stack, it's harder to bluff, because if someone calls your bluff, then you're out of money. So when a lower stack is throwing money in there, it's a higher, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it's a higher percentage that they've hit something, right? They have something most of the time than them bluffing. Not saying they can't bluff. There's people that'll still bluff all their money, and they'll do it and have no problem doing it. But at that situation, it just seemed like he had something. So we take another hit there. We're going the wrong way right now. We are going the wrong way right now. But we're still up $16 on the table, to be honest. So we're up $16 on the table, still positive. Can't complain. And listen, that's poker. There's going to be some good decisions. There's going to be some bad decisions. You never know what's going to happen. If he didn't have a king there, or he didn't have a draw, he folds and we win. You know, it's just the way poker goes. Ooh, Scardab is taking it to our donkey guy. Oh, this is going to be all in. This is escalating fast. And ace queen versus eights. Oh, eights. Really? He was just... Alright, well, he gave the donkey more money, so hopefully the donkey will donk it off to us. That's what we want to see happen. We want to see him give the money to us. And just for fun, we're going to hit this guy with a poop. Smell you later, Scar. And we are folding our 4 deuce. Oh man, we are just getting some bad cards right now, and not hitting anything either. We need something to hit. Oh, what? You got to go outside, huh? All right, I'm gonna sit out really fast, and I'm gonna let Cooper. I'll be right back. Come on. Okay, we got the Cooper outside. Let's get back in and get back to winning. We need to go back up. We're going down right now. It's not good. It's not good. You know, just give us some aces. Give us some aces. Let's just aces versus kings. They're gonna give me aces. They're gonna give this guy kings. Flop's gonna come ace ace king. Oh, that would be awesome, right? That would be fantastic. And I think I just heard the noise for a new sub. So appreciate you, whoever that was. I didn't see it come up on my screen, unfortunately. So I'm. Oh, Writing Letters just subscribed. All right, well, thank you, Writing Letters. Welcome to the channel. Ooh, King Queen. Al J. raised $1. Let's go a little bit more than that. Oh, crap. Oh, no! See, that's what I'm talking about. I hate this stupid little slider. You only have 10 seconds, and it just goes like... You can't, like, adjust it a lot. Like, it goes from, like, $1 to, like, $5. I was trying to go to 3 or 350, and I couldn't get it to do it. And you only have 10 seconds, so, like, and you hear the little doo-doo, and you try to adjust it, and then next thing you know, it sits you out, and it folds your hand. And that's really frustrating to me. I absolutely hate it. I hate it so much. I mean, we wouldn't have hit on that hand, so it actually saved us there, but at the same point, that's something I think needs fixed. But yeah, Writing Letters, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Alright. That was our first good hand we had too. I really wanted to play it. Even if we lost, I just wanted to play something. I'll have to. I don't think there. I'll check. My next hand that it gives me, I'll check. But if we don't have a good hand, I am going to go let Cooper in, and then. But we will definitely investigate that because I'm curious on that myself. Only a 4 for a straight. Bets 340. Will there be a raise? No, just a call. Oh, another 3. So that brings a lot of things into play. There's a boat out there now. There's a flush. There's a straight. So many hands just got made right there. And he hit it. He hit the boat. Or, I mean, not the boat, the flush. Like I said, that 3 was a dangerous card. Oh, Ace King. Well, I guess we're playing this one. Since we're in position here, we're gonna call, hoping that there's a raise, and we're gonna do a re-raise. It's a little risky, but I'm hoping that someone else will raise. So there's our raise. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So it's a little sneaky. So now we get all these people that are gonna build the pot. So now the pot's $625, and we haven't had to do anything yet. And there's a raise of $8. So I don't think he might have a decent hand, but I honestly think he is trying to buy this pot a little bit. He might have a decent hand. He might even have Ace King. He might have Jacks. But even if he has Jacks, it's a coin flip. I think I'm going to raise. Oh, I guess you can type it in there. I didn't know. Okay, that makes it easy. I didn't even realize that was a typing box. I didn't even realize that was a typing box. We might be going all in here. If we do, we do. It's fine. He might have aces. He might have kings. But you know what? We've been playing for a while. If it ends up ending, it's fine. Well, we hit our ace, so I'll check it to him. I'm hoping that... And now we have the nut flush draw as well. Oh, he's not going to bet now? No, we're not letting that slide. Well, I have the absolute nuts. He cannot beat me. So, we're all in. I called it! I knew he had jacks! I knew he had jacks! Let's go, baby! Let's go! And Jen, good call on the typing. That makes my life so much easier. All right, I'm gonna check fold here, and we're back to 132. Let's go. That was big. That was big, baby. See, if you just stick with it, eventually, hopefully, it'll come. Okay, I'm gonna go get Cooper. I'm gonna sit out really fast. I'll be right back. I'm back. Ooh, that was awesome. That's what we needed, baby. And I did make myself a little bite, so I apologize if you see me taking a little bite here, but I'm really hungry. So I had to get a little bite, or I wasn't going to survive. All right, Queen Jack, and we have position as well. Definitely like it. No raises, so we're going to be the one to raise here. Let's go 350. And Jen, thank you so much. That little box is making my life so much easier. Hmm. Okay, there's an ace out there. They both. Oh no, he has position on me. We got a straight draw. Let's bet $3. Let's represent the ace. They both call. Okay. There's another ace out there. Lowers the odds of one of them having an ace, but doesn't eliminate it. Someone that could also have pockets and have a boat already. There's too much out there that beats me to call $7. I can't do it. Plus, they both called me on that little bet, so that makes me think they have something good, you know. Maybe we'll get to see. Maybe. Nope. Not gonna get to see. All right, King 10. This is my favorite hand. I mean, obviously, everyone's favorite hand is pocket aces. I mean, but King 10, I love. It's my favorite hand. Gets me in trouble sometimes because I love it, but it's all gone, bud. I ate it. There's no more. We'll just go $1.50. We'll keep it small. I gotta keep it small because this guy only has 1280. if we do $3 and that guy shoves for 12, we don't really want to call 12 with king 10, probably not. So with the low stacks, you got to pay attention to the stacks at the table, because you bet 12 or you bet $3 and he raises it to whatever, it gets you in trouble. Then all of a sudden you have to do like, well, do I give him the $3 and you're out $3, or do you call 12 and then you're just dumping more money into a pot you shouldn't be in? So, kind of glad he left, or I don't. Maybe it's not saying his name. I don't know, but the low stacks can be good and bad, because they can just push with just trying to double up and you can just take their money. But when you're actually in a hand with them, it can make it difficult, because you never know when they're just going to be like, this is the one. Oh, I call your 50 cents with my 8-9. Open-ended straight draw. Very nice. A jack would also get me to the queen. So a 6 or a jack is what we need. We're going to bet our straight draw. I like to bet the draws because it helps build the pot. So if you do end up hitting, you're not just winning like $2. See? Like right now. So now we have built the pot, right? So now that pot is $11 instead of $5. And we're also going to bet pretty big here because there is a flush out there. And we take it down. So we got an extra couple bucks out of that because we bet our thing. And also, when you're betting your draw, there's a chance that they fold and you can just win and scoop the pot to begin with. So there's a lot of good things that can come from betting your draws. And you'll see a lot of people bet draws. It happens a lot. That's when you got it's one of those things that takes a lot of time to get good at, but trying to understand how the hand has played out from the beginning and where they are position-wise. Did they raise? Did they call? Did they do nothing? How have they bet? To kind of decide what cards you think they have and if they would be on a draw or a made hand. So there's a lot of different ways to kind of decipher that, and it's just, for the most part, it's experience of playing poker. You just pick up things and realize how people can play. Yeah, we have no business in this hand right now. we are checking or folding all the way down. All the way down. Yep, there's our fold. Because we have absolutely nothing. Alright, well, there's a straight out there. There's a flush out there. A lot of different options. He bets 2 into a 750. Queen Jack. So he had an open-ended straight draw from the beginning. 7-3. We're going to fold. We are going to fold. All right, well, this has been a roller coaster. We were at 116. We were all the way down to 66. Now we're up to 133. But like I said, you can go on absolute heaters where you just win the entire night. But usually poker is a little bit of you get some good wins, you get some beats, you get some tough beats, you suck out on someone. So there is a lot of different emotions and things that happen when you're playing poker, especially over an extended period. I think so. We've been streaming for 2 hours now. When you're playing for at least 2 hours, you're gonna have some wins, you're gonna have some losses. It's gonna happen. Thankfully, we've been doing pretty good. If you're a good poker player, usually you can mitigate the losses as much as possible. Like I said, I don't think I'm like anything special at poker, but I don't think I'm a slouch at poker. Uh, I mean, I know a lot of like the positioning, the rules, different things that you can do, and how people bet patterns and different things like that. It's a fold, but at the same time, I'm by far from a professional. 6 deuce. We need something better than a 6 deuce here. Okay. Mr. Paradise Pup. I keep wanting to say Paradise every time I see his name. Oh, a 10. A 10 is the winner. Is the bingo card. It looks like a 10 to me. For Jack. The flat tire. What's a jack for? A flat tire. I want to call this guy just to spite him. I just want to hit on this guy so bad. Because this is, from what I've seen, this is the donkey at the table. So we're going to call, and hopefully we hit. Well, we hit our jack. Give us a 4. Give us a 4. Not a queen. Oh, that puts out straights. That's not the card we wanted to see. I probably should have bet there, but yeah. Now it's a fold. I was just. That was a really bad card to see. That's what happens sometimes when you're trying to set someone up. Sometimes it backfires. But it was a very small hand. We didn't lose much at all. That's fine. Alright, little blind. So we're not going to raise in the little blind with the queen 7. I really like this hand. It's one of those ones I'm kind of having like that gut feeling. And see, as much analytics goes into poker, sometimes you just got to play with your gut and your heart. And right now, it's telling me to play this hand. Could have done without the king. If we check here, we give him the option to bluff, which yeah, see, this is why the small blind sucks, because is he bluffing? Don't know. Does he have the king? Don't know. Got to pay to find out. We're just going to fold. We're not going to make that an expensive hand where we have middle pair. Not going to do it. Because he bet that pretty quick, right? So with him betting that pretty quick, he's showing that he's going to keep firing. At least he's representing that. So if I call the 338, and let's just say it's a deuce, it's a whiff for both of us, and then he throws, we got position, and then he throws $6 next time, then I'm like, okay, do I call another $6? And then the next one is 15, and then all of a sudden we've lost 10 or 12 bucks when we didn't have to. We could have got out losing $1.50. So that's why I just try to analyze and think of what's going to happen next, and is it worth chasing? We have a gut shot straight draw with a lot of players behind us. We're going to fold that. We're not going to call looking for the gut shot. And they all folded, but I don't know that. I could have called, and then there's a race, and then we just lost that money. 7-8. Decent position, but it's one of those ones the gut's telling me no. Alright, let's see. Is there Anyone at this table? All right, let's just leave this table. Let's see if the big table has anyone at it. 1 of 6, 5 of 6, 6 of 6. But the 9-person table still has 0. So there is the 200, 500. But yeah, there's the next one we would go to is the 4 100. I mean, we could go to the a 6-person table, but like I said, I don't prefer the 6-person table. I don't seem to play as good with the 6 people. So I mean, I do fine on them, but I prefer on the cash game to have 9 people versus 6. Personally. Six, 9. Damn good time. I can't help myself when I hear that. Alright, so we got 128. We're starting to get back up there. Like now, the other table, we had everyone crushed on chips. We had them by at least $50 was the next closest person. So we are nowhere close to dominating as much as we did on the lat table, but we are getting up there. I mean, the closest guy to us has 81. So right now we are doing fairly well. We're middle position. I do like this hand. Let's go 3.5. Try to get out a couple of them. Maybe get one caller, go heads up. Try to win a couple bucks. Although he has position on me, so that kind of the one guy we didn't want the call called. That's okay. That is a pretty good flop for us. And he is betting it. We are going to obviously call this. Tempted to raise, but you never know if we raise, then he goes all in, then we're put in a position where we're like, do we want to go all in on a flush draw? Now there's a boat out there, so got to keep that in mind. He's probably going to go 15, 10 to 15 range, I would say here. Yep. We're up. Let's call it. No dice this time. No dice this time. So we got nothing. He's checking. If he wasn't in here, I would bet. I would actually bet if he wasn't in here. But since he's in here, we're going to check it. Oh, he checked too. Oh, man. Why did that diamond not hit? We could have taken him for a lot. He had ace king. That would have been a big hand. That would have been a big one. If we could have got that diamond. Because, I mean, that pot was already a good size, but I think he calls a $20 bet with ace king. Top pair, top kicker. I think he would have called that. And that we would have fired 20. With that pot, he would have been pot committed to call 20 there, I think. Oh, Bob Saget's back. Welcome back, bud. Yeah, and now we don't have very much more than him anymore. He has 90, we got 108. We only got 18 more dollars than him. Yeah, we're out of this hand. We could get backdoor flush or backdoor straight, but the odds of that are not good. Not good. So we fold. Four, 5. Now we're back to getting the crap cards. That's okay though. 1 second. I gotta send out a message really fast. All right. Well, we took a little hit. Let's see if we can get it back. Raising my big blind. Some people are staunch defenders of the big blind. They take it personally if you raise their big blind. Not necessarily, but I think I got a call just because everyone else is calling. I mean, that pot is $8.25. It's going to cost me $1 to try to win like $10. That's not a good flop, though. I mean, we hit a 9, but there's an ace out there. There's clubs. There's everything. We're probably going to have to fold. We needed... I mean, the 9 would have been great if it wasn't a club. yeah. We out. But yeah, that... I called that just because there were so many people in the pot. It didn't cost that much for the return that was in there. Yeah, you have to call that. Oh, wow, this is getting big. Oh, he raised 5 earlier and he folds. He has 1733 left. He's pretty much all in. A boat comes out. A boat opportunity on the river. He's betting like he already has a flush. Or he might have like ace king or ace queen and he doesn't want to see another club and he was just making him pay for the draw. And now this guy's dragging it out because he didn't hit his draw. He had the flush and he didn't hit his draw. So there you go. Ace. It's never an ace. Never another ace. Never another ace. That's okay. We call the 25 cents. We'll take our ace-2 to the flop. 2 pair. Now this is one of those situations where there's straight and draw. So we're going to bet $4. We don't want to see any more spades. We don't want to see anyone catch anything on us. Even if we only get the $2, that's fine. We don't want to see any more spades, and we don't want to see anything else. And if they're going to try to get it, oh my God. You got to be kidding me. When we're checking now, and they're probably going to bet, and we're going to fold, and it's going to be sad. Well, hopefully he doesn't have a 6 or a spade, and we just chop the straight. Yay! All right. Well, it's sad that he didn't have a spade, so it kind of stinks that 5 hit because we actually had him beat. We would have taken the whole thing. But yeah, that was it was very pretty board for us, but a very ugly board for us. But we'll take it. We'll take the chop. $1.50 with ace-5. Oh, we're on the button. We're calling. We got that good position. All right, we got backdoor flush. We got a little voice crack. We do have an over. And backdoor straight. Wow, voice. Get it together. We are over 40 now. We can't be having voice cracks. 355 for some backdoor cards. Nah. We out. We are out. No, we would have hit a 5. Don't think that would have been good enough, but... Oh man, that's sad. we would have won that. But I mean, that's poker in a nutshell. That's hindsight right there. You can never see ace five coming at the last end. All right, king jack, good position. We like this a lot. Let's see if anyone wants to get frisky. $1.50. Call. If these guys call, we're definitely re-raising. Oh, dang it. He took my move. I'm going to be honest. I don't like it. I don't like it. I know some of you might be like, oh, it's King Jack. You got to call. And it might, King Jack might come up. I didn't like it. We were in position too. That was a tough one. 650 is just. Oh, I really wanted to see that flop. That's one I probably should have called there, but it was 650 after a raise and a call. Yeah, I probably should have. It was just one of those ones like I said, sometimes you got to play analytically and by the book, quote unquote, but at the same time sometimes you just got to play with your gut and your emotions a little bit. So, that was one of those where I just kind of didn't feel it. So, we let it go and we'll save it for another hand. Oh, look at that. So we have a 3, so we know there's only 2 3s out there. What about who's got a king? Some big bets pre-flop to everyone lying about not having anything. Someone's got to bet, right? Someone's got to bet this. You have to bet this. $7. Throw $7 out there. All right, that was a little more than I was expecting, but it'll get the job done. I was in the $7 to $10 range for a bet there. If that was me, I was probably going like $8, $8, $9, maybe $8.50, somewhere in there. Fold the king deuce. We don't like that one. All right. And see, that's what I'm talking about. I've said it before. Is you got to be patient because sometimes like you get that king jack and there's a $6 raise and you haven't seen a good hand in a while and you want to play it so bad and it almost puts you like makes you decide to do it, but you know that wasn't what I felt was worth $6, so I laid it down. Sometimes it's hard to lay down those nice hands, especially when you haven't seen one in a while. Ooh, I likey. Let's just do a min raise. Nothing big. Probably should have done $2. Because probably not going to get a lot of people out for $1. It's just going to be a pot builder more than a scare away bet. But that's okay. Oh, well, we did get a couple of them out of there. Alright, let's check it. I wasn't expecting to be first to act after all that. Oh, I was not even paying attention. I didn't realize we had a guy that had so low of a stack. I'm glad I didn't raise it more then. But here's the thing. When a guy's all in with 758, he has a pair, at least. he probably has a queen. I would say there's a 90% chance that he has a queen or two pair. And king 4, get out of here. Yeah, so there's no shot we were calling that with an overcard and backdoor flush. All right. Kind of in a little lull. I know it might be a little boring. Sorry, we gotta be patient though. We gotta be a little patient. Wait for the right time because we started going back down. Like I said, we've been on a roller coaster today, but we got 10 behind, so we got 114, 115, and we started with two. Started with $2. Started at the bottom. Now we're here. So our $2 has inflated very well. Okay, I will say, uh, unless like we are just on fire and we're up to like $300 or something, the stream will be ending at 4. 4 is the latest it'll go, unless we are just destroying people and making hundreds of dollars. We're going to be done at 4. So we got about 40 minutes left, give or take, and we'll go from there. So unless we start winning some really big hands, we're gonna be done at 4, which will be about 3.5 hours, which is it's a good session. And maybe I'll probably play a little bit more later on, or like tomorrow or something. But if I still have a good balance, maybe we'll do another poker live later in the week. As long as I don't lose it all. We're going to go ahead and fold here. There was a bunch of action behind us. Plus, it was this guy. We need to get this guy out of here. We either need to take all of his money, or he needs to double up so he can not just be like, oh, you bet 3, I'm going to push all in every hand. Those low stacks are always dangerous. They're always dangerous. My favorite hand. We're just going to call. Oh, okay, you're going to raise? No, we can't re-raise. He might push. I don't want to call 14 with king 10. Like I said, I hate the small stacks, but that's okay. And we're just gonna let that go. Just gonna let that go. He's playing very reserved for the small stack, though. I will say. He's not just firing it in there like I've seen a lot of people do. I don't think. And see, a lot of people will have money behind where they don't care if they lose. They'll just, put more money on and be fine. This guy is playing very, very conservative, which makes me believe this is probably his only bullet that he has. Ace 9 on the button. Let's go 3. Let's go 3. Let's go 7. We're just going to try to get this guy off this hand. He likes it though. He's a sticky guy. He's sticky. If he bets here, he's pretty strong. He didn't bet. Do we dare? Fire 12. 15. Let's fire 15. Screw it. See if we can get... Oh, he instant. Just couldn't get him off that queen. I tried to make it look like we had something there. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. Back down to 73. Like I said, roller coaster. Just couldn't get him off of it. Man, those sting. Those always sting, but it's okay. You know, you got to try to make some plays sometimes. That might have been a little bit of a... I haven't been getting good hands and got a little antsy and tried to make something out of nothing type deal. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Hey, listen, like I said, even if we lost it all, it's not a big deal. We started with $2 and it was all free, so I'm not worried about it. And right now we're still up 21.89, so we'll take it. Oh, so he goes all in with 2s. Wow. All right, we got rid of this guy though. Thank goodness. This guy was driving me crazy. We need him to not... Well, come back with like $50 or go away. I need to check something. Sorry about that. Just had to check something. Had to check a couple things since we've been live for so long. I think this is probably one of the longer live streams we've ever had. When we're not just losing all our money on slots or doing accidental $70 bets. If you guys saw that video, oof, I was not happy at myself. We've got like ace-8 of diamonds or ace-9 of diamonds and now ace-8 of hearts. We've been getting the suited ace, just can't hit anything. Maybe this will be it. Maybe this will be the one. 3 hearts, no pairs. Just make it easy. Just make it easy. Just decisionless. Well, I mean that's decent. If that 5 was a heart, oh, it would be juicy. It would be juicy. No, we're going at least $2. Sorry, guys. All right, 2 callers. There's a king. I'm worried about my kicker right now, but that's okay. There might be a raise coming. Oh, no, fold. He checked again. Does he think that there's another bet coming? Let's just check it. Let's just be safe. Oh, okay, he was on a draw. All right. He wasn't going to call a bet anyway, so it's fine. I don't think we missed any value there. Don't think we missed any value there. So got a little bit back. Chipping away till we get that big hand and get that big win. This guy keeps switching. Like he started here, he was here, he's been over here, now he's here. He's been moving all over the place. He's trying to find the hot seat apparently. You know what we haven't got yet today, which we're gonna get next hand? Pocket kings. We haven't got kings once. I think it's time. Ooh, he threw that raise out there real quick. If he calls, he's going all in next hand or next card. Now he's definitely all in. Here it comes. Unless that, yeah, there it is. He saved himself 48 cents. And I think he might have got scared by that 8 putting a straight out there. Yep. That's exactly what happened. Alec, you can show your little 6 there, bud, but I'm pretty sure you were beat. I'm pretty sure you were beat. Let's call, and if there's a raise, we'll re-raise them. Oh, no re-raise. And no 6. Alright. Just check it. Just give me a free card, which make it a 6. That's not a 6. That's not what we asked for. Come on now. Take your $1.88. Get out of here. I thought I was going to do a 6 just to punish me for getting out. I really did. It's going to feel good to get out of this chair. Been sitting down too long. 4-5 in bad position. No, thank you. So we got, unless we bust, we got about a half an hour left on the stream, guys. I know there's not a lot of you in here, but if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate you. Four, five. We haven't had very many good hands lately. We are kind of card dead, and we just got to be careful not to get too squirrely with the bad cards, because it gets you in trouble. Oh, we got Cannoli. Cannoli's at the table now. Nine, 4. Awesome. Not very good. Just don't raise. Just give us a walk. Just no. Paradise Pup. Jerk. I'm not even doing it. You can take my 50 cents. You can have my 50 cents. Two hearts, 2 diamonds, 2 aces, 2 of everything. Ooh. And I guess that does a straight, possibly. Not to say it was a whiff, but it does connect. He has a 6. All that for a 6. Oh my gosh, give us something good. We want to play. We want to play, but we aren't getting any good cards. We hit a jack. Alright, you know what? Last time, we didn't bet the jack when we had a dog poop hand, and a queen came out, which put us straight up there and over and a bunch of other stuff, and someone bet it. So we're going to bet $1.25 this time now that we hit the jack. Come on, ace of spades. Come on. Make up your mind. Yeah, let's throw hit him with the tomato. 3 callers. That's not ideal with a yeah. There's 3 people that called on a draw heavy board of straights and flushes. I don't think it's worth it. And even if let's say he has a jack, I have the lowest kicker possible. Not a lot that's gonna win. Like this, I'm not winning a lot of hands. You know what I'm saying? Like there's straight, there's flush, there's jack with a better kicker, and there's flush. There, I told you. It was just too draw heavy. There was no need to get crazy in that. We were in there on the big blind, so it just wasn't worth it to do that investment. We weren't pot committed. It was a big blind hand. Oh, he just threw. Oh, there was a race. Okay. Let's see if he gets a call. Let's see if he gets a call. $5 more to you, sir. I like the way his name is Bob Saget, and then he has a picture of a woman. Like, at least do this guy's picture. That kind of looks like Bob Saget a little bit. Ooh, love this. Love this. In this position, these are like some of my favorite cards. I mean, obviously, the good cards, the normal cards, I always love. But this, I will call that all day. I will call that bet all day in this position with these. Just no one get crazy. I want one more caller and then fold, fold, fold. We want these guys out especially since they were big blind and little blind. I could have bumped it up there, but there's a lot of action behind me. See, that's the problem, is now we have lower cards, and the lower card people stayed in. So there's possibility of them having a 5. Now this guy's just firing 388 at his ace, so we're out. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Everyone's calling. Call. Fold. And a 6. All right. What's he gonna do? He throws 970 out there. That's a big bet. And he just calls. I think is he worried that he has a 5, or does, because I think he might have an ace. I think he has an ace. Oh, he runner to flush. He had nothing. See, he had a hand just like me. He had 8-10. I absolutely hate jacks. I hate jacks so much. I'm going to raise the shit out of this, and if I get a call, I get a call. If I don't, whatever. I hate jacks. They make you think your hand is better than what it is. Because you raise... Oh, here we go. Okay. right, hey, we won $8 off of it. We'll take it. But I hate jacks. I hate them so much. Because you do a big raise like that, someone calls you and they hit a queen, and then you're just screwed. And then let's say the board is like queen deuce 4. You're still like in your first act, you're still gonna fire it out there hoping they don't have the queen, and then you get re-raised. Next thing you know, you've lost $20 just because you had a jack. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of jacks at all. Don't get me wrong, it's a strong hand. It absolutely is. I've just seen jacks run me into trouble more times than I've won with them. So yeah, pocket jacks. Whew. I always just do that. That's probably my tell. Oh my goodness, look at this. We have an open-ended straight draw. We also have a flush draw. Very strong hand. If this guy doesn't bet, we're betting. But yeah, I've seen jacks get me into trouble more than they have won me a hand. So we're gonna bet our draw. That is not a good card. That is not a good card. Did not want to see a pair. And now he's betting 693. And we have to call. Oh my gosh. Just whiff, 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 whiff. Yeah, we knew you had a 6. That was freaking obvious. Ugh. Man, we had so many outs. It was like 12 to 15 outs on that hand, and we hit 0 of them. Ugh. But listen, it's going to happen, and you got to take those risks. You got to take those risks. And I'm actually going to stop the stream in like 10 minutes. I think I'm getting pretty, I need to get up and move around and take a little break. So I think we're going to go till 3:45, and then we're going to call it there, and I will save the rest for another time. Hey, listen, we turned to the $85 right now. So it's been a good run, and we're ending. I mean, we still got like 10 minutes, but I mean, even if we stop the stream at $20 left, we'd still be up a decent amount. So we're gonna be happy no matter what. And thank you for everyone that's stopped in during the stream and chatted, had a good time. It's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But let's see if we can get one more big win before we call it. Let's try to get one more big win. Oh, we got an all-in and a call. Broadway, Broadway. Oh, that makes sense. We're gonna fold that. So yeah, we got about like 8 minutes left, and let's see. What do you guys think? You think we can get another decent win before we call it? Yeah, Cooper. That means we're gonna hang out, huh? That means we're gonna hang out. But you still got 8 minutes, bud. Oh. Oh, we would have had a boat. No. That's unfortunate. Don't mind me. I'm just leaning back in the chair a little bit. Like I said, I've been sitting forward in this chair the whole time. I know. Cooper is ready. He is ready. He knows it's almost time. He knows it's almost time. Yeah, it's okay, buddy. We're gonna hang out real soon. What? Can I have a kiss? No? No kiss? Okay. Yeah, it's been an up and down stream though. I mean, I think that we were up to 130 at one point, and we're at 75 right now. It's only 50 cents. Let's call. But yeah, been a good time. Been a good time. Nice, relaxing way to spend a Sunday. We're gonna check, 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 check. Check all the way down to the river. And that's still a check. That's still a check. So Jen, if you're still here, let me know how you think I did. How was my play? If you had to rank my play on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it? And if it's a 2, you can give me a 2. My feelings won't get hurt. And if Jen's not here, whoever is here, you can answer that question as well. All right. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get another big hand. We are card dead. It might just be 5 more minutes of folding. 5 more minutes of folding. It looks like right now the way this is going. Because it has gotten ugly. 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 Oh, see, getting tired, getting a little sleepy. Time for me to take a nap. Ooh, a raise and a re-raise? Alright, 9-10. It's like the best hand I've seen in a while. And the $2 raise makes me a folding player. I have good position. I think we're like 4 minutes away from probably ending the stream, and I really just am just kind of tired, and probably only going to be playing some premium hands. Don't put it up an 8. That wouldn't be very nice of you. Okay, we're not going to see it anyway. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, King 8. Maybe we'll see a flop. Alright, we might, as long as no one re-raises. As long as no one re-raises. We saw a flop and we completely whiffed it. 238 and we fold. Alright, we're doing 2 more hands. Last 2 hands. We got our last 2 hands. Oh, this is turning into a big pot. Someone has an ace, someone has a boat. Oh, no, someone has a higher straight. Ha ha! Good job, cannoli. 6 jack. Golly. this hand and one more, and we're calling it. Oh, why'd you have to raise? Cannoli, you're a turd. Here, take that. Oh, that's perfect. That'll get us right before the blind. Oh, pocket threes. We get a hand to play at the very end. Let's min raise it. Let's min raise it. Alright, couple callers. That's not a 3. That's not a 3. And that's not a 3. Would have been nice to hit something at the very end, but we're going to call it. We're going to sit out. And let's see if a 3 comes. I know the sit out timer's on, but we can still see if it's a 3. 5 and another club. Alright, well, that's it. So let's go ahead and leave. So we started today. I know you guys didn't see the very beginning, but oh, it still has the money tied up. But we started the day with $2. Playing poker, we've got it up to 82. So not too bad. It was a good session. Yeah, so we got 81.28. And yeah, we got 81.28 total. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. We will take that. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little different doing some poker instead of the slots, but hopefully you guys liked it. And give me some feedback on it as well. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, I know, Cooper. We're almost done. Cooper's trying to say enough is enough. But that's going to be it. I hope you guys had a good time, and I will catch you next time. Take care.